Ganymede Castle. Stronghold of Lord Balseth, self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the Gates of Fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down. The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go. Be careful. If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll attack.
You're mine! You're finished!
Don't go charging off like that!
Swallow blade!
Don't let them form a pack!
You're mine!
Well, we're on the home
This is
stretch
it!
now.
Dig
Don't
deep!
take your easier said than done.
No excuses! This is up to us!
Now I can
How's this?
Here I go.
You're
I'm
mine!
getting started.
Rising Wyvern!
Cannon!
You're on!
I'm sure I can put this to use. Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, all right?
Makes sense.
I'll take you all on!
Here I come!
Mega Ray!
Rising Wyvern! No! Can't end here!
Fall back! That is coming! Talon Storm! Circle and bring them down!
Resuscitation!
Not done yet! I'm not
I'll
done!
run you through! That is coming!
Swallow blade!
Talon Storm!
Let's try harder!
I'm
Swallow blade!
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
This is...
Seems you found something good. Supplies like that are valuable. Never overlook them.
Got it. I'll remember that.
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch over things so you two can rest easy.
Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who I am?
You feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renin, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
a Renin?
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out. Besides, we've already got Shion with us. At this point, what's one more Renin as long as they're on our side?
So you don't see every Renin as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renins. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Danon agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Danans?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
How come you don't have a scar on your hand?
A scar? What do you mean?
The Crimson Crows all tore off their own spirit cores, right? But your hand doesn't show any signs of ever having a core like theirs. Why not?
I don't know. I don't remember anything about myself from before Doc found me.
Seriously? You have that mask, you don't feel any pain, and you just happen to know how to fight with a sword? No way. You must remember something.
I'm not lying if that's what you think. Believe me, I wish I knew who the hell I am. But I don't. It's funny how I didn't have any time for soul-searching while digging up rocks in a mine.
Still.
Are you saying you've told us everything about yourself?
Zephyr.
It's bad manners to pry when you've got plenty to hide yourself.
You're not gonna ask me about my past too?
Only when I think it's necessary. You're a real man of mystery, I'll admit. That said, I'm not one to dig around in someone's business just out of curiosity. If you remember something and feel like sharing, you're free to do so. For now, I think that's good enough.
Right. Thank you.
So this whole you not feeling pain thing, is that for real?
Why would I lie about it? And why would you care anyway?
No, it's just... you know, I can't imagine what it's like, that's all.
As a slave, I'd say it has its advantages and disadvantages.
Oh?
On the upside, when Renan soldiers push me around, I hardly flinch. The downside's that I get injured without even noticing. Which means I could be knocking on death's door and not even realize it.
Really?
Sure. I may be numb to pain, but it doesn't make me immortal or anything. Still, I wouldn't have noticed any of this if someone hadn't pointed it out to me. If not for my fellow slaves, I'd be long dead, lying in a ditch somewhere.
A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Danans are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Danans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Danans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Danans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are two things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do.
Testing.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this?
Alright, I think it's good.
But you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the Lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the two of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
I'm not gonna take the mask off
Honestly, I'm still
until
a little confused by all
we
this.
defeat the first Lord.
But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild beast. Sound good?
I've gotta hurry.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
Alright, give me a second.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danan. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
Guess I misread the landing.
Ignore that.
What's this thing?
We've almost made it to Ulzebek.
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
I'll take you all on!
You're mine! This is it! Dig deep!
Easier said than done.
No excuses! This is up to us! Guess we gotta roll with it. You're surrounded! Just stay calm!
You're mine!
It's not going to plan.
Swallow blade! It's over! You're mine! You're finished!
See ya! One final push!
Right!
Give them all we got!
Okay, here I go! Take this!
I'm sure I can put this to use.
What's this thing?
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Swallow blade! I'm not...
How's this? See ya!
Take this! Rising water! You're mine! Swallow blade! It's over! Rising wyvern! You're mine!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Forgive you!
You're mine! Fall
Here
back!
it goes! It's over!
How's this?
I'll bring you back
Panic
from this
coming!
abyss!
Talon storm! Touch cannon!
Hey, yo, that's a glitch. Hey, what the fuck was that? Okay. Can't speak Russian, mate.
Not done yet!
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renin guardsmen.
The Renins aren't as populous as the Danins. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balsef.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Renin clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renin. Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nate and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Okay, now we can go for Kirito.
Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renin around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Moscow. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danans that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do. And I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
That's an unusual bird.
It's an owl. They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana. Should this really be here?
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Hey. Yes! I guess. Got it. I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
Out of our way!
Take this! You're finished! Rising Wyvern!
Here I go!
Mirage!
You're mine!
You're finished!
Here, let me help!
Swallow Blade!
First aid!
New escape! I'm not done!
Here I go!
It's over!
Looks like it could be worth something.
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on! Xion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renin wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renins can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renins.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! You're finished! Try harder! I'm not done! Slash! Swallow blade! You're mine! Slash! Swallow blade! Take this! Rising wyvern! Take this!
You're mine!
Try harder! You're mine! Slash! Swallow blade! I'm not done! Here I come! Swallow blade! Now!
Take it down! Looks like it could be worth something. I hate camping out.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renin armored soldiers. All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renin equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagin ruins. There's some kind of old Renin castle out there. What with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renin tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renin rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danon garbs.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes. Now let's move.
I think I'm gonna finish the stream when I get the new clothes, so we can see the Asuna gear up.
I'm skeptical.
Right. All right. Got it.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So, technology is technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true.
An opponent like this should be easy. Strike! Swallow blade! Here I come! Slash! Rising wyvern! You're mine! Swallow blade! Here I
I
come!
may have bit off more than
You're
I
on!
could chew.
It's over! Try harder! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's
Take
content.
this! Swallow blade!
There!
You're mine!
One more!
It's over! Mirage! It's over!
Mega Ray!
Great!
I went the wrong way. Ignore that.
Am I really doing this for some lousy cloak? There's Zugals here, too?
Hey!
Right.
Just a minute. With that blade and your strength, the average Zoogle shouldn't be a problem, right?
I'll give it a shot.
Go!
Here I come!
Mega
Swallow
Ray!
blade! This one's all mine! Eat dirt!
Fight it! You're mine!
Lewis! You're mine! You're flyers!
This one's mine! I'll shoot them down! Where are you going?
Swallow blade! It's over!
Mega Ray! This one's mine!
You picked the wrong fight!
Where are you going?
You're mine! Swallow blade! Rising Wyvern!
I'm only getting started!
Mirage! It's on! Eat dirt!
Primed and ready! This one's mine!
Slash! You're
This
finished!
is it!
You're mine!
I'm only getting started!
This one's all... Strike!
Mega Ray!
Take this! Mirage!
I'm ready!
I'm not done! Slash!
Barely a blip on our radar. You can hardly see anything from here.
Why don't we climb up higher and see if we can get a better view? What's this thing? So these are the Fagin ruins? How'd you figure a place like this turns derelict?
Your guess is as good as mine. I didn't even know this place existed until we heard about it. All that matters to me is whether I can find anything to wear in there.
Why does she care so much about her appearance? Guess I misread the landing.
Way.
Take this!
Where are you going?
Swallow blade! Rising Wyvern!
I'll bring you back from death. Insects should stay on the ground. It's over!
Come one, come all!
Mega Ray!
You got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! You're mine!
Here I go! Here I go! I'm only getting started! Mega Ray!
You're finished!
Here I go!
Nicely done, Xion!
You're slacking.
Here
Step
I
it up!
come.
Go!
Yeah!
Mega
You got
Ray!
it! You're mine! Here I
Excited!
come!
I'm only getting started! Excited! mine!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! You're finished!
Mega Ray!
You're mine! Great! Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Here I go!
It's over!
It's let the marksman
Try
handle
harder!
this.
Not a chance! Swallow blade! Slash!
Got you! You're mine!
You're mine! It's over! You're mine! Mirage!
You're mine!
Lewis!
Mega Ray!
Swallow blade! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it
Rising
down.
Wyvern! Lewis, escape!
Over!
Swallow blade! Take this! It's over!
Take it! I'm only getting
Take
started!
this! I still got a ways to go! I'll take you all on!
I never fit! Here I go!
Wyvern!
Mega Ray!
Take this! That fucking is
I'm
driving
only
me
getting
mad!
started! Here I go!
Here I come! Swallow blade!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
You're mine!
First aid!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember? Who
Right.
wants to die next? There, this one's mine!
Take this!
We're in good form!
Forgive you!
Here I come! Eat dirt!
How's this? Mega
Here I
Ray!
come! Slash! Swallow blade!
Come and face me!
Move it!
Here I go! It's
Take
over!
this!
Mega Ray!
Swallow blade!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more
over.
left!
Right. No
only
time to hold back.
Take this! You'll finish! Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Seems about right to me. Forgive you!
Here I come! How about this?
And again!
Slice!
Mega Ray!
Take this! Slice! It's over!
Excited! I'm only
Take
getting
this!
started!
Swallow blade! Here I come! Swallow blade! It's over!
You're mine! Excited! You're
Take
mine!
this! Rising wyvern! No
This one's
escape!
mine!
I can't lay a finger on it.
I prefer it that way.
Here I
What about
come.
you?
Just
Mega
watch and
Ray!
see.
It's on!
We managed to pull through.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
Dispose of the
You're
trash.
mine!
And again! Mega Ray!
You're mine! Slice! Eat dirt! You're mine! Swallow blade! Slice! It's over! Rising wyvern!
Go! It's over!
You're mine!
It's weakened!
This ends now! Swallow blade! You're finished!
You're mine!
Take this! You're finished!
There! Go!
You're mine! No escape!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Right, here goes! Right!
You're mine!
Slice! Here I come!
Here's a healing arc!
Rising wyvern!
First aid!
Now I can let loose.
Excited! I'm only getting started! Take it! It's over!
Take this!
Take it! I'm only getting started! Let the marksman handle this!
Rising wyvern!
Where are you going?
Take this!
Mega Ray! Barely a blip on our radar.
What's this thing?
I wonder if those are the Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight just because you didn't eat.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renin, of all people.
Yeah, well, some of us Renins know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought...
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
I would, if we had anything to eat, but we don't.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? I'm not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
That's why we're going to cook it instead.
Cook? I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all this, so might as well try.
What are you staring at me for?
Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
Why? What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right. I just think you'd look good with a little blue thrown in somewhere.
All right, I'll think about it.
All done. Come and eat. You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just... Sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense, or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you eat?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already. I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
This must be it. Looks pretty ancient, but I recognize Renan architecture when I see it.
It's seen some beatings. If it stayed sealed all this time, it's not because people left it alone.
It's not just their technology. The Renans build their structures out of special materials, too. Strong enough to withstand assaults from Danon tools and weaponry, anyway.
So how the hell are we...
Easy.
Phew. That may not have been a fancy feast we just had, but I don't remember the last time I felt this full.
Do the Renans often not give you all enough to eat?
It's never enough. The Renans decide exactly how much we'll have and when we'll have it, and that's that. We do our best to get around it. Everyone has to grow their own food and such behind the Renans' backs in order to get by. Thinking about it now, I wonder if they've always kept it meager so we would never have the energy to try to resist what they've done to us.
Yeah. An empty stomach takes its toll on the body and the spirit after a while.
How does a Renan like you know what it's like?
I may be Renan, but they don't like me either. I could be squeaky clean and they still wouldn't give me anything.
But, did your stomach just...
I didn't hear anything.
But you just ate. How are you already...
I said I didn't hear anything.
I still have some I haven't eaten yet. Do you want it?
Sure.
I hate that I can...
Looks like this place used to be a supply base of some sort. It probably even dates back to the Great Conquest of 3 centuries ago.
For an abandoned place, sure is crawling with critters. Kinda makes you wonder how they all got in.
Through cracks in the walls, I guess. Maybe it's a good environment for these species to propagate in. Let's dispose of the trash.
Demon! You're mine! Demon Fang!
I'm only getting started.
It's over! This one's all mine! Swallow Blade! Take this! Demon Fang! Great! Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
No escape!
Looks like we won. Is this a chest of some sort?
A Renan kind, yeah. We should definitely... Get lost!
Right!
Mega Ray!
You're mine! Demon Fang! You're finished!
I'm only
You're
getting
mine!
started!
You're finished! Take this! Swallow Blade!
Here's a healing arc!
It's over!
First
I
aid!
owe you one! Demon Fang! You're mine! It's over!
How's this?
You're ours!
Mega Ray!
You're finished!
Sight!
I'm not done!
Looks like it could be worth something. Think again! You're open! Sight. Magna Ray! Here I go!
We got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! Take it! It's over! Demon Fang!
Magna Ray!
Swallow Blade!
Seems about right to me.
We've been walking around for a while now. Can we give up already?
What, you're tired?
I'm tired of something, all right.
I'm not giving up until we search every inch of this place. Out of our way!
Swallow Blade! Demon Fang!
Take it! One more! Magna Ray!
Slash! Take it! Demon Fang!
Primed and ready!
Here I come!
First aid!
Demon Fang!
Go! It's
Rising
over!
Wyvern! You're mine! Take
Magna
it!
Ray!
Swallow Blade!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Is this Renin technology? I'm amazed you guys can pull something like this off.
For us, sites like this are completely normal.
We're so high up.
Let's dispose of this trash.
Come and face me!
There! Magna Ray! This is it! And again!
Rising Wyvern!
Here I go!
We got flyers!
Again! I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Here I go! You're mine!
Take it! You're finished!
Nicely done. That equipment should come... in handy.
What's this thing? This must be...
The former owner's old wardrobe, yeah.
I wonder how long they've hung here. They don't look like they've aged a day.
The designs are a little dated, but it'll have to do.
Listen, I get it. You care how you look. But we've got places to...
That looks great. Too bad I'm gonna change it to Asuna.
What is it?
No. Nothing. We've kept Zephyr and the others waiting long enough. We should head back.
Okay, let's head back to Ulzebek.
You're in a good mood. Were you that happy to find a new outfit?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the same as ever.
Alright. We finally got the outfit. The mask, I'm gonna take it off when it's over with the first load. For now, I'm gonna finish the stream though. I've been streaming for like almost 75 minutes, so I'm gonna go to sleep. And Shion is eating, so that's perfect. A perfect way to end it. So, yeah, guys. See you all next time. Hopefully soon. Not gonna say tomorrow because I don't know. I can't keep my promises. My schedule sucks. But I'll be here. I'll be back. See you later.